You ever talk on the telephone? Huh? You ever talk on one? How they fit a body's voice inside that little box.
Electricity.
Money in the house outside Thurman's. Split it with you. You handle all the telephones and such.
A man, Mr. T.O. Purcell come round. He a white man, own his own store, stable, hotel. He said to my daddy, I hears you the finest carpenter in Elgin. My daddy tell him, well, I can't say one way or the other, but I knows a bit about something. So Mr. T.O. Purcell take my daddy to this house he was building. Biggest house in town. They walk in there and say, this here gonna be the library. What you think about that? My daddy say, well, I think you need some bookcases. Well, then that's what I want you to make me. 10 months my daddy worked there. And when he finished, bring me round. Mr. Purcell, this here my boy. I'd like to show him what I done. Well, come on in. Through the front door. Just like that. And we did. When I seen them bookcases, all carved with scroll and flowers, baskets of fruit, little angels floating in the corner. That was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. About a month later, another man come round. I seen what you did for T.O. Can't let that old dog top me. You come around my house and I'll show you what I need. My daddy go with him to the edge of town. Wasn't nothing there but 6 white men. 12 foot of rope. And the pepper tree they hung him from. These here my daddy tools.
What are you gonna do with them?
Well, I ain't building no bookcase. Harold C. Madison. How your daddy keep it?
Tolerable, sir. He thank you for the doctor bill.
Noah Hook way.
Mr. White.
Things good down the gold room.
Supposed to work today.
I'll talk to him. Timothy. Cornelius.
Mama grateful for the turkey, sir.
All righty then.
Turn him around! Son of a bitch! Now! Beat you up!
honestly be done.
Sir?
Which one of you boys know his letters?
I do. David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. Chapter 1.
My business.
Heard a lot of we last year. When you was in trouble. Now it's just you.
How do you like your fucking nightclub? On the boardwalk. You have any idea the bullshit I had to put up with? The strings I had to pull, the palms I had to grease to make this happen?
Already said thank you. By saving your ass.
And this place evens the score. You've got a family, Chalky. Children. A wife who loves you, a daughter about to be
What
married.
we gonna do about Narcisse?
Let me talk to her.
My grandma would make it.
I say something for that son.
Beg pardon?
You laughing? What's the joke?
Hoppin' Johns, Albert. You're being ridiculous.
I've been eating rice and beans all my life. Tell me it ain't good enough.
You'll have to forgive my husband's country ways.
Oh, I completely understand, man.
It's my house! And my country ways put the food on this goddamn table!
Albert! You're...
Is something bothering you?
I don't know. I ain't no doctor, am I?
I didn't bring any of my instruments, but if you'll allow me, I find it easier to measure the pulse here. Breathe. Open your mouth for me, please. May I have your hands, sir? You have a mineral deficiency. These white spots in the nails,
Is it bad?
you might eat more leafy vegetables.
Go on and back and tell Augusta to fix up a big plate of greens. We need some privacy, dear.
Lester, baby?
It's very nice, Lester.
Talented.
Lester will be attending Morehouse in 2 years. The college.
Who done these?
Fursky, over in Illinois,
Ink don't even stick.
said he'd take $50 off.
I don't care, he pay me. I can't use this shit.
Mr. White? Mr. Chalky White? Hello? Hello?
How do you do? You are, I assume, Mr. White. May I say it is both an honor and a privilege to be making your acquaintance.
Fuck are you, short pants?
My name is Michael Lewis. I'm a businessman. I have traveled here today from the borough of Manhattan in the city of New York to discuss a proposition with you. May I approach?
You may stay where the fuck you standing. What proposition?
A boy, let us say, wants to buy a boiled wool coat for his sweetheart. At Gimbel's, this coat puts him $12.46 out of pocket. On Rivington Street, this identical coat costs what?
This ain't no Coke store, son.
But the principle you'd agree is the same. You make a certain product, yes, sells for a certain price based on quality, cost, competition. So what do you say, Mr. White?
About what?
About my buying, let's call it 1,000 cases of spirituous liquor directly from you to our mutual benefit.
Cut out the middleman. Nobody ever got to know except you and me.
Precisely right.
Your mama know you out wearing your daddy's Sunday suit.
No, sir, she does not. She also doesn't know that I have this. $10,000 in U.S. currency, $500 notes. And all you have to do is recognize an opportunity. Would you like to share the punchline?
Now, I'm gonna be running things. People tell me you the man to see on this side of the fence. I come to pay my respects. Mr. White. You really need all these guns?
Now, if you put yours down first.
Do you know your Bible, Mr. White?
Better than I know you.
You don't know me at all. Dr. Valentine Narcisse. And you've met Mrs. Pastor. That is established.
Well, what you doing in the private rooms, Doctor?
What choice am I offered? The Libyan performs in your club. The Libyan serves in your club. But the Libyan may not attend your club.
Ain't no Libyans here.
You yourself are one.
Well, I'm from Texas.
Our roots go deeper than that. Across oceans to the mother continent where all things begin. You nervous, dear?
Just a little.
You needn't be. Mr. White is civilized. I am civilized. We're having a civilized conversation. May I sit? Will you sit? I only ask.
You only Madden's man.
I am not.
What are you?
I am a man. I have business with Mr. Madden, but I am not his man.
Why you here with her?
Do you mind? It will be unpleasant.
Go ahead.
Because your employee slashed the throat of my employee. Savagely. Quite savagely.
Which employee is that?
Mine was Dickie Pastor. Yours was, forgive me, his name?
He called him Dunn.
You called him Don. Dickie had a rare eye. He had his flaws, who does not? But a rare eye for talent. I came to rely upon it. Now he's gone. What shall we do, Mr. White? What shall we do?
What you think, Buck?
Ain't nothing going on there.
You know what I see? House full of trouble. Let's go remind them who run this side of town.
Hey, Inky Ding, you bring me a Baby Ruth?
Johnny.
Moses.
Where you at?
In the bull rushes?
What the fuck is... I want to talk to that man.
Wasn't in no conversing mood.
You mighty quick to end things.
He be quick to end me. Ain't that what we come for?
Well, you pretty slick at that. You gonna keep your word to her? Because I'm keeping in mind.
How will you know?
I won't.
Then tell yourself I will.
All a dream to begin with. Ain't nobody ever been free. All right, then. Mr. Lewis.
No offense. That was before Mr. Doyle here told us how unhappy you were.
Yeah, now that we know, you'll be our contact down Atlantic City.
Play your cards right, you can buy a packet for every day in a week.
Tomorrow late, we'll send trucks.
The money, too.
What about Nucky?
Fuck him.
By which he means you're under the wing of Arnold Warstein now.
New York Life don't offer protection that good.
One more thing. How you know I drop a packet?
Maya, Charlie, I believe you know Mr. Masseria?
Everybody knows Joe the boss.
Then perhaps you also know, though it is of course news to me, that a card game you operate is located in territory that Mr. Masseria considers to be his.
Not considers. It's mine.
My thinking was, before any more blood is shed, that a compromise can be reached.
More blood?
Tompkins Square Park. My two nephews.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently, two of Mr. Masseria's emissaries to your establishment were murdered shortly after their visit.
We do operate a game in what might be termed a gray area territorially, but as to any violence in the neighborhood...
Ah, they stabbed themselves, huh?
It's a coincidence, then. It happens.
On my streets. No coincidence. But this little prick, since he's 10 years old, he causes problems.
Well, it seems to me you boys ought to extend a token of goodwill towards Mr. Masseria. Shall we say a one-time fee of $2,000 for the families of those gentlemen, and a tax of 10% on the game going forward?
Hold on a fucking second.
Charlie,